Hello dears, we are so happy that you're trying to learn English language. It's our pleasure that we see you trying and you're doing your best to get something new from the English language, because we have never done anything like this previously, and we really appreciate all of you, because learning English language, it makes you to be familiar with the whole world. I know nowadays we are living under too many different hard psychology pressures, and we are living in too many different hardest crises, like crisis of economy, crisis of we can say coronavirus, crisis of, like, we can say politics crisis. But it doesn't mean that we should stay at home and give up. No, I know we are just staying at home without doing anything, and we are jobless and we have nothing to do. But despite of having coronavirus, despite of, we can say, staying at home, we should try to find a substitution of this, because when we say we're done and we have nothing to do, it doesn't mean that we're a loser. It doesn't mean that we can say we are useless. No, we should go and try to find a substitution for this. And I am, as your teacher, I am as your, we can say, real brother. I want you, and I really want to take your minds from the, we can say, doing nothing to do the, we can say, work with the English language. Because as we said, there is nothing to be called impossible in this world. If we really want to work, you're at home, you're staying at home with your families, you're staying at home with your parents, so try to add something new within entire of your life. So I just, we can say, give you the instruction. I just want you to go to study English language, because when we want to learn English language, it means that we are becoming a familiar with the world, because English language is one of the popular language around the world. The previous lessons we've talking about the grammar, and we said a lot of things about the, we can say, words, pronunciations, and we can say how to put yourself into the English language, how to make yourselves to be a, we can say, an English person. But we shouldn't stay, we should go on this way. Maybe even you yourself will ask me, you know English and you have a lot of things about English language, but you're still staying at home. So this is my fate. When God decides for something, nobody can stop it, okay? But God hasn't decided yet for my fate or my destination. Otherwise, when God wants to give someone something, nobody can stop it, nobody can do anything against, okay? But this is the life we have to accept. I tried hard previously, but I couldn't get it and I didn't get it. So it doesn't mean that, you know, I'm a loser. It doesn't mean that, you know, I don't get anything. No, this is the life. Beside, you know, we can say grieving or suffering a lot, I'm still saying we should continue on this way. Because if you and I, if we work together, we can do whatever we want. As we said, there's nothing impossible in this world if we account for, because God created us, and we are, we can say, able to make all and impossible things to possible things. So we should go on this way. And I want you to study. I want you to follow the English rules, English grammar, English words, we can say vocabularies, and follow the pronunciations. Try to study at home. Try to buy books. Nowadays, we shouldn't buy books. We have, we can say, internet, and if you have internet, automatically you will have a lot of things. We have YouTube, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we can say Instagram, we can say even Google, because, you know, when you want to something, just only Googling means that, you know, it sends you to the whole world, okay? So just do one thing that I'm telling you as your, we can say, a real brother. Just study. No matter if you don't know anything about English language from the first time. I had the same as your situation previously. I remember when I was in the university, when my name received from the university, I mean for the English department, from the first time when I went to the class, I did not know anything about English language. But after I tried hard, after I did my, we can say, best with my friends, after I mixed days and nights together with my friends, at least I could do something. Because when you just know some, we can say, something from the English tongue from the first time, if you continue on that way, automatically you will have more and more. Because, you know, as we said, work takes a works from it. And when you just know something from the English language, at least like knowing some words, vocabularies, it gives you such a kind of desire. Because if you don't have desire, if you don't have mood to study, you can't do anything. I know it's so hard when we have nothing to do. Like we don't have any kind of future. So I know we feel tired and we feel like someone who feels nothing in this world. But just I will give you a simple example. Look, in 2019, before starting the coronavirus, that time we didn't have coronavirus. Life was something we can't say it was good, but was something different than this year. But now we have coronavirus, and nobody knows that what will happen next year, and nobody knows that what will happen, after 10 years. Just only God knows the best. So we shouldn't say we will be, the same, and we will be nothing. And no. Life is changeable. Nobody knows that what will happen tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. But you should you should prepare yourself for every kind of, we can say, opportunities, for every kind of, we can say, competitions. Because you and I, and we all are together, can be strong. We can do whatever we want. Okay? So I just instruct you, I just want you, I really want all of you to go and study English. I know, when someone says, oh yeah, he never learns English and learning it's something impossible. No, there is nothing impossible if you just work hard for. I said this previously. We shouldn't stop. Go, read, listen. For example, every day you're just, maybe we have some gentlemen, we have some, we can say, young men. Every day, they spend their, we can say, times for nothing, just for, we can say, Instagram, for following something which has no, we can say, benefits. And going and taking hubble bubbles and following these kind of things. But they don't think that, they're doing nothing. Because, if I do something, if I don't think about my future, then what will happen? While you're sitting down with some of your friends, try to listen something in English. Try to watch a video. Try to follow some English teachers. Try to follow some, we can say, advisors who are talking in English language. We have a lot of things. Just Googling, just write down something on the YouTube. You will have a lot of things. Just write down how to learn English language without a teacher. And also you can say, just write down how to learn, we can say, basic things in English language. We were not, we can say, a good from the first time. We had a weak points, and we had a lots of obstacles, but we controlled. Just because of what? Because of our, we can say, hard working. We said, no, we are the best, and you are the best, without a doubt. Everyone has its own, we can say, professional, we can say, points. So don't say that I'm not, we can say, a best, or we can say I'm not a good person to be like, an English person, or we can say I have no ability to speak an English language. No. Time will come. You will never, we can say, expect it that it will come to you. Because when chance comes, it will come. Nobody can stop it. When God decides something, upon you, it will come without a doubt. So don't say this. I'm as your brother. Please, I warn you all. Study English. If you don't study English, I know maybe you will say, Ghanem is talking something which is bullshit and we don't want to study English. But I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dear brothers and sisters. In spite of studying, we can say, following, like we can say, something which has no benefits for you. We all know that every day we are just using, our mobiles, we have internet, and we are following like singers, poets, and I don't know, we are following something I don't want to say. But we all know that in spite of this, why don't we go and follow some English teachers? Why don't we go and follow some, we can say, advisors? Think about yourself. When we can say when you do your marriage, you have to do something to build your family, because nobody knows that what will happen in the future. So when it happens, when for example, maybe after 10 years, our life will be so changeable, and our economy will be raised up, and that time, if you know English, maybe you can get some jobs from yourself. So, even there's an old saying, it says, staying at home without doing anything is not better than going and working somewhere. We have to follow something to pave the way, we can say, to make our life to be easier, and um, to brighten our life. I know we don't have desires. I know we're so, we can say, tired of, and we're so disappointed in our life, but we should fight with ourselves. No, we are a human being, and God created us. Why are we just, we can say, sleeping, spending our times for nothing? No, I just explained something in English from my two previous lessons about the we can say about the grammar. Many of my friends, text me and send me a message. They said, Ghanem, you're just doing something great, but grammar is not something important in English. I said, okay, no problem. Grammar is not something, important in English. But I want you to go and speak in English. If you don't know grammar, how can you speak? If you don't know, we can say, grammar rules, how can you express your ideas? How can you, we can say, start a conversation with some foreign people? So everything has its own structures, everything has its own, we can say, idea. You all know that life does not stop for me and you and all of us, but it goes on. I said this previously as well. So we shouldn't, we can say, if I don't do this, these things will not happen. No, we together can be helpful with each other, because learning a language, it means that we're making ourselves to be more than one person. Like for example, if I know beside my, we can say, mother tongue, which is Kurdish, if I know English, if I know Arabic, if I know, we can say, Persian or Turkish, or we can say Dutch language, it means that I will be, we can say, 5 persons or 4 persons. Okay, just guess one thing, in spite of like staying or spending your time with your friends with nothing, just every day watch, or we can say listen, an English video for more than, we can say, no more than half an hour. Half an hour is enough. Just listen it, then for 1 week, then you will be, even you yourself will ask yourself, oh my god, what did I do previously? Why didn't I listen the English videos? Just if you listen within 1 week, then you will be have your own, we can say, result. Then you yourself will decide how a great job you will do it. That's why I want you to go, I want you to spend your time with English language. Maybe you will say Ghanem is saying something bullshit. Maybe you will say Ghanem is, like a crazy person. I'm not a crazy person. But I want you to prepare yourself. Thank you so much.